tough player, and we've got a game plan to play team defense against him. No one person can stop him.
Thank you. Marshall, I want to ask you about a guy you've seen, we haven't seen quite as much of this year, and that's Sean. What kind of looks does he give you guys in practice?
He's tough. He's a great player, and we're excited to have him. And he's a great personality too. Welcome to the addition.
Seems like an interesting guy, right?
Yeah. No, we love having him around. He's funny. He probably cracks more jokes that make us laugh than anybody. So we love Sean Opie, and we're excited to have him.
Right. And again, for people who didn't see him play at Rice, where he played really well, give us an idea of again what he brings to practice, the style of his game. I was kidding around with him a little bit about pushing Ja around, and that's his number one goal. Is he pretty much?
No, he's a very talented low post presence who's very ball friendly, and he's a fun guy to play with.
Marshall, talk about what it's like to be back in your home state. I mean, in a sense, you've lived in North Carolina a lot too, but you're back home, you're following in the footsteps where your brothers were, right here in Indy. I mean, have you had time to process it, or is it just too much going on?
It's something I've consciously kind of tried to ignore. It's exciting for my family, and I'm happy for my family that it's so close to home for them, but I'm excited to be in the Final Four regardless of where it's played.
Great opportunity here. What are your initial thoughts going in? What does Duke have to do to take this thing home?
I think we need to keep doing what we've been doing all year long, and that's stressing team values. If we're going to win, it's going to need to be a team win, and nothing done on an individual basis. I think that's something we're capable of doing. Wisconsin's a tough team, and it's going to be a tough matchup.
You're going to be joining the Army. Or have you already joined?
I've joined. I'll commission as an officer next year.
Okay, next year. Talk a little bit about that. Tell us about the process of that. How will that transpire?
Well, I'm finishing what you call my MS3 or my third year of ROTC this year. I'll have a month of training this summer, and then another year of ROTC next year, and I'll commission as a second lieutenant. Something I'm extremely grateful to be able to do, to have the privilege to serve, and be able to work along so many brave men and women who are doing so much for our country already.
How much did it play into your decision when you went and visited Army facilities, different things? I mean, when did you first know that that's the path that you wanted to choose?
I think from a fairly young age, I knew it was a path I wanted to choose. I love basketball too, and I always thought it was a one or the other scenario. But I met some great people in the Army, and fortunate to know Coach K, who has a foot in both camps with military experience and basketball, and they helped show me that I can do both if I want it bad enough, and I do want it bad enough.
How has his leadership skills helped you develop your leadership skills, and how do you think you can use some of the lessons you've learned from him as you move forward in your career?
His stuff applies to basketball and everything off the court too. I feel like I'm a better person because of Coach K, and I'm going to keep thinking of the things he's told me for the rest of my life.
Do you feel like that you're going to be that leader at the next level in the Army? I mean, is that your goal, is to be that guy that can just develop other people as well?
Oh, my dream is to be the best basketball player and best officer I can be, to serve my country to the best of my ability. There are a lot of moving pieces, but I feel like I have a great support group that can help me get it all done.
Yeah, that's quite the story right there. I mean, all the guys on your base are going to want you to we have Marshall in the pickup game, right? So. Now, did you have to sign a waiver? I mean, you're a pretty tall kid.
Yeah,
was there special waivers involved with that?
Yeah, I had to get a height waiver, but I think there have been plenty of instances of that before. So did that, and I'm excited to move forward and join the Army Reserves.
And well, obviously, Krzyzewski, with his background with the Army, what was his reaction when you first told him about this?
He was excited for me. He was very supportive, and he understands more than anyone I know what it's like to be passionate about basketball and service. So he's a great person to talk to. It couldn't have worked out any more perfectly.
And the same question as far as your parents go. I know they're very involved with your life and your brothers. What was their reaction?
Very supportive. Always there for me.
Okay. Congratulations. Good luck tomorrow night.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Marshall, how you doing?